Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This is the place where you can get value. So from this point, you will be able to create your own value. So it's value to value creation. We are going to be looking at some financial planning ideas. And then in other videos, inspiration. So we'll intersperse with financial planning and inspiration so that you can get value. Consider when you are planning for retirement. But do you remember when retirement meant that you'd spend your maximum years at your employer and then you go off to be with your family? Who would take care of you? Yes, you look forward to that last day when you would get that gold watch or that plaque and be off for your family to take care of you. But that is not the case. These days, you have to plan. There are important considerations that you must make. Now, there are some questions that you need to be asking and finding answers to these. You must decide how much money you will need to retire. So ask yourself, how much money do I really need to retire on? Now, since you started working from a young age, despite all the demands of mortgage, the children's education, and all the other personal commitments on your salary, adequate preparations must be made for living comfortably during retirement. And the very next question I'm going to ask will support how much money you'll need for retirement. So the next question is, for how long will I need funds after I retire? Well, we have to prepare for at least the next 20 years. The Statista Research Department published in January 2021 that the average life expectancy is age 80 for female. Life expectancy for male is age 76, right? And so the average is 80 years, but the average life expectancy for males is 76 and 81 years for female. Of course, another question comes up. Why should I start saving for retirement from now? It's important to start saving at an early age. So young lady, young man, very early in your working years, you need to put aside for retirement. The next question, how do I get started to save? Well, it's important to find an interest-bearing plan at your financial institution, and there are many individual retirement plans that you can participate in. But what are the sources of retirement income? So if you're putting away in an interest-bearing fund and it's an approved retirement scheme, that's one source. There are other sources. Well, we all know about the one main source of the government funds, which is Social Security, National Insurance Fund. Yes, so there is a contribution from the government. Personal savings is very important. What are my choices for retirement saving? Well, you will have to discuss with a financial advisor. The financial advisor must be able to assess your risk profile based on your age and to recommend a suitable plan for you. And not only just for savings, but also to look at the other needs, your dreams, your desires, and to find out what exactly you want. So speak to someone who will really take the time to listen. Another important bit available for expenses at retirement. You must always factor inflation. At the retirement age, you hope that most of your expenses would have been gone. Mortgage, children's education, that would be all. Hey, do it now because you can.